over the last few years, as a country, we have walked away from the Africa agenda. That's a reality. Over the years, the focus on the continent and the placement of South Africa within that context has diminished. I know this also because when I go around the African continent, other Africans raise this question. What has happened to South Africa? Why are you walking away from the rest of us? That's part of our reality.
Support the killing of your own fellow black brothers and sisters here in South Africa, and have some useless hashtag on social media, put South Africa first. That is a narrow nationalism, because the problem of black people is not a problem of South Africa. A black man is hated everywhere, be it in China, be it in France, be it everywhere. You cannot say South Africa first. We must say black first and defend the black lives everywhere, including here in South Africa. Let us treat black life with respect and dignity. We will never be respected if we suffer from self-hate. Because the reality of the situation is that you don't respect yourself. Because if you loved this face, this black face, when you are about to burn a Zimbabwean and seeing the tears of a black African fellow crying for his or her life, you will see yourself and stop it immediately. It is not a problem of Zimbabwe. It is not a problem of Nigeria. It is a problem of self-hate.
If you know yourself that you're not South African, please stand up. Please stand up. Please don't try and stand up right now. Stand up. Sister, are you South African? Are you South African? Because we are going to check everybody. Check them. Please, if you're not South African, come with me. Come. Come with me. Come. You guys are not South African. Go out. You can go to Unjani, block P there, or Opotilo Hospital. Go. Hey, fast. Because Zimbabwe, you run fast, you'll go to the border. Hurry. South African? If you know yourself what it is to run South Africa, please stand up. If you know yourself that you're not South African, please all these nurses and doctors, they are here for South Africans. Get up South Africa. Please stand up. Don't try us. What's that? You run past the border again.
Yeah, this is so sad and shameful thing for Africans, black people, to have such kind of self-hate. When we say black people, we say love. Black people means love. But fellow black people in South Africa, they have disappointing us. What you have seen, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, those are fellow Africans being chased out from hospitals by South Africans who are claiming that these black people from other parts of the continent are going, or they're in South Africa to take South African jobs and delaying services to South Africans. This is not okay. This is not acceptable. While other nations like Burkina Faso, recently we have seen, removed visa fees in order black people, Africans, brothers and sisters, to visit one another, to come and find new homes in Burkina Faso, and to facilitate free movement of people and goods, continental free trade areas. Things are totally different in South Africa. South Africans are saying, you black people, you Africans from Nigeria, from Mozambique, from Comoro, from Madagascar, from Zimbabwe, from Mozambique, you are in South Africa to take South African jobs. You are in South Africa to delay services. They think that is not okay. Fellow South Africans, why this is happening to black people? Why not Chinese? Why not Indians? Why not Europeans? Why black people? Why you hate black people so much? Black people is not your problem. This color has nothing, brothers and sisters, fellow South Africans. This color has nothing. Why you hate so much black people? And yet you know those who own your land are not black people. Those who own your minerals are not black people. Those who own your industries, control the means of production, are not black people, are not Nigerians, are not Zimbabweans, are not Mozambicans. Tell me a Nigerian who are a millionaire in South Africa, that this Nigerian or this Zimbabwean or this Mozambicans or Somalian is a millionaire because of South Africa, because they own our minerals or our mines. Tell me. Go and do your own research. Find top 5 millionaires in South Africa. Show me black people. Show me black people in those millionaires. You find almost top 10 millionaires in South Africa are white people. And yet you come and beat fellow black people. You come and chase out fellow black people by saying they are taking your jobs. They are delaying services. While they have nothing to do with those stuffs. It's white minority who own your land, who own industries, who own farms, and are those who are hiring these Zimbabweans, Mozambicans, Nigerians, and other Africans as cheap laborers. They hire them because they know if we delay salaries to these people, they will not run away because their home is too far. Assume someone came from Nigeria, from Congo, and being hired as cheap labor and farm. And whites delay salaries. Can they run away to their homes? No. They will continue to work because their homes is too far. That is what's happening. It is a small calculation that we need to calculate, brothers and sisters, to know the challenge and to know the source of this problem. And if you don't understand what you are doing is danger, today you are going to beat to injured fellow Africans. The world is watching you. Then when you come and try to take your land from white minority, the world will turn against you. We have seen what Trump said to you, what Europeans said to you, that there's a white minority in South Africa. But the truth, there's no white minority. I mean white genocide, sorry. It's about white genocide. Trump was saying there's white genocide in South Africa. But it's not true, there's no white genocide in South Africa. But because you are beating fellow Africans, you are injured, and if you are not okay, you are going to kill fellow Africans. The world watching you. When they will say you kill white minority or white farmers, you will not refuse. Because they will say one thing: you have killed fellow black people. What about Chinese? What about white people? So you have ability to kill. If you can kill your brother, what about other people? If you can kill your sister, your mother, What about others? So they want to prove this. They're creating this environment purposely for you to start fighting black people, and they will come up and sum up that you South Africans, you are a killer. You are killing people. The way right now they're saying there's white genocide in South Africa. They think that is not okay. So to avoid all those things, please, fellow black South Africans, don't beat fellow Africans. Respect them. See them as brothers and sisters. They helped you during apartheid regime. They trained your freedom fighters. They hosted your fighters, your freedom fighters. They hosted your leaders. Please don't show the world that we Africans, we have self-hate. Please, 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 I beg for you, don't do what you want to do. So, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, it's my hope that black South Africans will not beat fellow Africans, will respect fellow Africans. So, that's what is happening. We need to show to Mr. Trump and the world that we are people who are loving each other. We need to show the world and Africans that we are one. We respect each other. That's what we need to do. Join Malema. Join other leaders who are calling for United Africa. But if you will continue for what you want to do, you will see what will happen. I'm not a prophet or related to anyone, but you will see what will happen. They will come after you. They will say bad things to you, and at that time you have no opportunity to deny, because you have already shown bad behavior against fellow Africans. And Africans were not on your side because you have already injured them. We have still opportunities to share what is good and right for us. Let us come together, fight and reclaim our heritage. Let us come together and demand our land. Let us come together and take our resources. That is what is important for us. Not to chase us from hospitals, not to beat us from other services. So if you can live nicely with white people, why not with black people? What's wrong with black people with you? So the problem of South Africa is white minority who own the means of production. You know, brothers and sisters, 75% of the land in South Africa is in the hands of white minority. Just imagine, white minority own 75% of the land. It means if you own the land, you own industries, you own mines, you own agriculture, you own investments. And this minority, what they are doing, they find fellow Africans who run away from wars, such as those who are coming from Congo, and sometimes to those who were from Somalia, who are learning from Al-Shabaab, who are learning from M23 in Democratic Republic of Congo. And they know very well that these fellow Africans who are in South Africa, they learn from wars. They find the place where they can save their lives. So they take those Africans, hiring them as cheap laborers. They pay them minimum wages. They treat them as cheap laborers instead of hiring South Africans. That's what is happening. So the problem is not black people. The problem is not Nigerians. The problem is not Zimbabweans. The problem is not Mozambicans. The problem is white minority who own the means of production. So instead of fellow South Africans fighting fellow black people, fighting Nigerians, fighting Zimbabweans, let us take back the land first. Let us fight with the systems that are keeping you with nothing. It's not black people who are causing this problem or trouble in South Africa. And why it's black people who are suffering, who are being chased out. And I want to tell you something, brothers and sisters. By the end of this September, there will be Operation Dudula, new Operation Dudula. So if you are in South Africa, you don't have legal documents, youth or South Africans are going to fetch all black people who they see they are not South Africans, and with no legal document, they will be chased out of the country. Some will be jailed. So be prepared. And I'm telling you because this is confirmed information that South Africans are going to chase out black people who are in South Africa with no legal document. So whenever you hear this and you watch this video, please share to other Africans that things called Operation Dudula is coming. But I want to tell fellow South Africans, always we are saying we are one. Always we are saying we are Africans. What's wrong with you with fellow black people? I told you that the problem is not black people. The problem is white minority who own industries, who own agriculture, who own the land, mining, and all stuffs and all means of production. That's the problem. And those have also agencies to find and seek cheap laborers from other countries. We know that white South Africans seeking cheap laborers, so they are not interested with hiring South Africans. They're interested to hire fellow Africans and treat them as cheap laborers. So when black South Africans are seeing maybe Nigerians or Congolese or Somalians or Zimbabweans being hired in industries, being hired in farms, they thought that, or they think that it's these black people or Nigerians or fellow Africans from other parts of the continent who are coming to take their jobs. These people are not hired themselves. There's someone who is hiring them. You cannot say they are taking your jobs while they are not hired themselves. There's someone who is hiring them. Ask those who are hiring and give jobs to these fellow Africans. Why you are not giving South Africans and you are giving Zimbabweans? Why you are not giving jobs to South Africans and giving jobs to Nigerians? And they have created this environment for South Africans to become frustrated, fighting each other, and create hates among South Africans and Africans. And through this, they want to prove us that there's white genocide in South Africa. And if South Africans, you are not careful, this Operation Dudula, you will beat our fellow brothers and sisters from Nigeria. Of course, this is not for the first time. We have seen some of them being killed. You have seen innocent people being injured, beaten without reasons. And when it comes to you to say that you, South Africa, you are killing white minorities, there's white genocide in South Africa, you will not refuse, you will not deny, because you have started with black people. So these things you do today, you think you're okay, but the time will come when the world will turn against you. You have seen what Trump has said. They took the photos of Congo, they took photos from somewhere and said, you South Africans, you are killing white people, white farmers. So now you are not doing so. You are killing, you are chasing fellow black people. But this is the evidence That's the world they are keeping into records. That you South Africans, you are beating other people. So when the world will come to you, when you will try to take the land, they will say, you South Africa, you South Africans, you have a tendency of beating and killing other people. You see these black people, you kill them. So if you can kill your fellow black people, how about white people? So if you can kill your brother and sisters, for you it is very easy to kill other people. It will be easier for you to kill Chinese. It will be easier for you to beat Europeans. So this is just a trap. You think it's okay, you are doing well, you are being congratulated, you are taking job, but I'm telling you, no one will give you job. No one will give you employment opportunities because you don't own anything. Your government own nothing. If your government own industries, own means of production, it will be easier for the government to tell those who own the industries that please, we want to hire these people. So I'm giving you a precaution, and I'm warning fellow South Africans. Stop doing what you want to do. I know the end of this month you are going to conduct another operation Dudula. Yes, you will do whatever you can do because it is within your capacity. But know that what you are doing, the world will come against you in the near future. You will be sanctioned by America, not because of what you are doing to fellow black people, because they want you to remain where you are. They don't want you to take the land. After finishing chasing fellow black people, you will go to white people. And that's where the problem will come. Trump will come to you, Europe will come to you, and fellow Africans whom you think they will be on your side will not be in your side because you have hurted them, you have beaten them, you have injured them, you have taken their properties. Please, when we say we Africans, we need to come together, we need to unite. Let us unite and reclaim what is ours. Let us come together. So beating people, chasing fellow Africans doesn't solve our problems. Those are just self-hate. It's not solution. Tell me where solution of killing people has provided good results. You cannot kill fellow Africans. You cannot chase fellow Africans who are seeking treatment because they are not South Africans. And you forgot and forget that these fellow Africans are the ones who help you during apartheid regime, when the Western nations turned against you. You remember, your freedom fighters trained in Zimbabwe, your freedom fighters trained in Mozambique, in Tanzania, in Zambia, in Nigeria. Nigerian workers at that time provided their money for you to be free. And today, you are forgetting. And I know you forget because education system that you have is not teaching you the truth. We have education system that are making Africans to forget where they came from. Where they came from. Right now, Africans, we are suffering almost everywhere. We are suffering in Europe. We are called immigrants. We are suffering in America. We have seen some of them being returned to Africa by saying criminals. We are suffering in our home countries with conflict. For instance, those who are in Somalia, in Democratic Republic of Congo, in Sahel. We are suffering. In Sudan, we are suffering with conflict. And yet, we find a place to save our life in South Africa or in other parts. Also, we are being hated. We are being beaten. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It is paining, brothers and sisters. This must come to an end. We are Africans. Let us show the world that we have love. We are human beings. we respect each other, we love each other. It doesn't make sense. It is paining kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, to see that we Africans, we are the ones who are fighting each other, killing each other, trying to injure one another. This is not okay. We must not accept this, and we must raise our voices and oppose this act. There's a way to treat these people whom you call foreigners, but we are not foreigners, brothers and sisters. You know, because if we are foreigners, why these things are happening to Africans, to black people? Why these things is affecting only black people? Why you don't touch white people? What's wrong with black people? This color has nothing, brothers and sisters. This color has nothing. To be black is not a sin. Fellow black South Africans, please, we are not your problem. Africans, black people are not your problem. Your problem is white minorities who own the means of production, who are hiring Africans from Zimbabwe, from Mozambique, from Congo as cheap laborers instead of hiring you. Those are just a problem. Go and ask those who own industries. Go and tell those who owns farmers. Tell those who owns farms, land, that why you are preferring to hiring Zimbabwean, Mozambicans, Nigerians instead of we South Africans. What's wrong with us? You will get the answer. And this is a trap. So please don't do so. Don't hate each other. Don't fight one another. Let us hold each other. Bring them together. Respect them. We are one. So kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, after that, have no more to share. Let me say thank you. Have a nice time. But this is what is happening in South Africa. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa.